interview you to my grandma Penny Peterson, and she has some stuff from Norway.
Yes, I brought some stuff here. This is from your grandpa, Ron Peterson, and his father was from Norway. And these are some of the things that his grandmother, your great-grandmother, made. And this is a doily. They do a lot of doilies. They hand make these in Norway. And they have a little, it looks a little wooden ball that fits on a table with a bunch of little spindly things, and that's how they make these. And they made this, and you'll see this is a pillowcase, and all this lace work here is handmade by your great-grandma, possibly even further back than that. And these are all from Norway. This is a set. Now this one here is so fine that the camera won't be able to show you just how fine this is. But this is all made by hand. But when you're in school and you show these, you'll see just how fine that lace is and how much work it was for your ancestors to make this. And this is a set. And then I have a little picture here that was brought from Norway, from I think by your grandpa's granddad. And this is, I think they call this, oh gee, I forget the word, but there's a word for this kind of a picture. It's a special kind of way they make the picture. And we even used to have the little machine, well it wasn't a machine, it was a little hand tool that made this lace, but I wasn't able to find that.
Okay, thank you for showing your stuff. Hello, welcome to Get to Know a Country. Where did your family come from?
My mother came from, heritage is from Sweden, and my father's from Norway.
Where did they move here? When did they move here?
My grandmother and the grandfather moved here back in the 1890s.
What were the names of your family that came from Norway?
The last name was Jakobsson and Pettersson, and there were all kinds of nieces and nephews and brothers and sisters.
Did they have electricity in Norway?
Not in the beginning, but later on they did, yes.
What part of Norway did your family come from?
A place called Oslo.
What were some jobs in Norway?
Primarily they did farming and some logging.
What kind of food do they have in Norway?
They liked lots of sweets and lots of, one of the favorite meals was called pult, and it was like a potato dumpling. And it had little bits of bacon and little bits of hamburger in the middle of it. It was one of my favorites.
Were the houses the same in Norway?
Than they are here?
Yeah.
No. They were log cabins, log homes, but the logs were square. So there were square logs stacked on top of each other.
Hey, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.